We're investing $100 into the stock market each week using a long-term, low-cost passive approach. In theory, we should outperform active investors 97% of the time. It's been 2 weeks, so I transferred $200 into my brokerage account, so now it's time to invest. The first fund I'm going to invest in is SCHB. Here I am buying a few shares. SCHB follows the US stock market with a 0.03 expense ratio, which is super low. It has exposure to 2,500 of the best US-based companies and makes for a fantastic core holding in my portfolio. Next, I want to diversify outside the US, and I think some sort of international fund might make sense. International funds haven't been super popular lately because they've underperformed the US stock market over the last 10 years. However, when investing, it's important not to fall victim to recency bias. BlackRock did a study on international versus US stocks, and the results are pretty interesting. So here's the study. It goes from year 1973 to 2022, and orange represents years the international stock market outperformed the US, and yellow represents when the US stock market outperformed international. The results are interesting. You can see sometimes international stocks beat the US stock market. Like in 1986, they outperformed by 50%, and that might be an outlier, but over time, it looks like international and US stocks kind of swing back and forth. The second page of the study shows the US outperformed international stocks 59% of the time, and international funds outperformed the US 41% of the time. Given the data, I think an international ETF helps diversify my portfolio and would make for a nice complement. Here I am buying a whopping single share of SCHF. This ETF invests in over 1,500 of the best and most successful companies located outside the US. Think Japan, Sweden, Australia, Germany, and many other ones. The expense ratio is 0.06%, so still super low. A few benefits of having at least 2 ETFs in your portfolio is it allows you to diversify and rebalance, essentially forcing you to buy low and sell high. Feel free to subscribe to see how this portfolio performs over time as I continue to build it out.